Howdy, and welcome to the Tea Weasel, where we pair teas with movies. Today we'll be looking at...
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
That's right, you guessed it, 1993's The Fugitive. A movie based off a TV show, based off of real life. Kinda, sorta, not really, but you know, yeah, kinda. But anyways... The amazing actor that is Tommy Lee Jones won an Oscar for Best Male Supporting Actor for this movie. His face is also plastered all over Japan, not because of The Fugitive, but because of Craft Boss Coffee. Craft Boss Coffee is everywhere here in Japan. The can you typically see him drink from is the rainbow can, which is just an espresso, no milk or sugar. Why am I talking about Craft Boss Coffee on a channel that really only ever talks about tea in movies? Well, that's because they also have tea. In the movie, Tommy Lee Jones' character says this.
What are you doing? I'm thinking. Well, think me up a cup of coffee and a chocolate donut with some of those little sprinkles on top, will you, as long as you're thinking?
You might have noticed he didn't ask for anything in his coffee, so I just presumed he wanted a black cup of coffee. So I got a straight black tea. It says it's straight, but there's definitely sugar in there. I also didn't know if he meant like a chocolate donut with sprinkles or a chocolate frosted donut with sprinkles. And now I'll leave it to past. Who was it again doing this? Me? Okay, thanks Charles. Thanks hostess. It is me again. Here is the Craft Boss tea. It is a straight black tea. I personally love their milk teas more. It is great. It is my favorite milk tea. It's just so good. And then I got a couple donuts. Tommy Lee Jones' character mentioned a chocolate donut with sprinkles on it. I didn't know if he meant like an actual chocolate donut or a chocolate frosted donut, so I got one of each. The donuts I got are from Mr. Donut, a chain restaurant here in Japan. None of their donuts had sprinkles on it, which I'm okay with because I don't like sprinkles. But the movie dictates I need sprinkles, so I got some. Not liking sprinkles, I'm only going to add a little bit into the area where I'm going to take a bite from, just to say I've done this. And then I can enjoy the rest of the donut without, the sprinkles. So the double chocolate one here has like a crumble thing on it, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And then just add a few little sprinkles right there. Good enough for me. Itadakimasu. It tastes like a donut with chocolate frosting. I don't know if it's sweet. No, it wasn't. Okay. I thought it was sweetened, but that was just the sugar from the donut I was tasting. It's unsweet tea. Straight tea, like it says. Tastes fine. Nothing offensive about it. Yeah, perfectly good. Just straight black tea with a double chocolate one here. The double chocolate one is where it's at. Anyways, back to you, hostess. If you decide to not drink it out of a bottle, make sure it is a spoiler-proof mug you pour it into, because we're about to talk about this movie. The movie follows almost every single Alfred Hitchcock cliche there is. A man, framed for a crime he didn't commit, must find himself innocence. The fugitive in The Fugitive is Dr. Richard Kimball, played by Harrison Ford. Dr. Kimball is somewhere between Indiana Jones and Han Solo, so a perfect spot for Harrison Ford to play a role. The U.S. Marshal comes onto scene almost immediately. Very nicely and gracefully takes over the scene.
My office with calls.
Well, shit, Sheriff. I'd hate to see that happen, so I guess I'll take over your investigation.
What I want out of each and every one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, or doghouse.
The U.S. Marshal is both really good and really bad at his job at the same time.
Richard!
hints of uncaring and jack-wagonness.
It's terrible. I'm gonna have permanent hearing damage.
Let me see it. Can you hear what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
I don't bargain.
Both Ford and Jones brought their A-game into this film, and I loved the dynamic of him playing cat and mouse throughout this entire movie. The cops in this movie are uncaring, unlikable characters who seem completely incompetent in their job. The news is completely biased going into the case, which is what caused him to be found guilty. And in other words, it's based in the real world. Kimball beats up a one-armed man and finds out his good friend is the one who hired him to kill his wife.
He had a mechanical arm.
Plastic?
You find this man. You find this man.
How tall was
He
he?
took
How tall was
everything
he?
from me. Oh, Jesus.
What do you weigh?
God.
What color was his hair? What color were his eyes?
The acting on all parts are fantastic. The chase scenes are fun. The dialogue is well written. There are quite a bit of they survived this or this works in this movie. But it's a movie. The movie's got a movie, you know? All in all, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It is a classic and I love it. Even without seeing this, you know how this movie's going to end. But it's all about the journey and how they got there. If you haven't watched this movie, I highly recommend you do. This is grade A popcorn movie. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content. If there's a movie you'd like to see us pair some tea to, let us know down in the saucer section. And until next tea time, watch a movie and have a relaxing cup of tea.